Well, first I'm gonna say, good afternoon. How are you?
What it do?
Hey,
What
good
it
afternoon.
do? How you doing, Bella?
I'm good. What's up? I'm a little
Good,
hoarse.
good.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we
That's
can
cause
hear
you
you.
be. That's cause you keep doing all that good rapping and get feeding that good old vibe from D1 to the people. So we're gonna get right into
Yeah.
it today because we starting late. And we got the homegirl Baltimore Bella, and we are on Baltimore News TV, and I will be your host this evening. My name is Black Goo. Miss Baltimore Bella, how are you doing today?
I'm well. Thanks for having me. Y'all know I love Uncut.
Yes, yes, yes. So we're going to ask you a couple of questions today and get right into it. What part of Baltimore are you from?
I'm from East Baltimore. Like I'm
East
from down the
Baltimore.
hill. Yeah.
Okay. Did you grow
Yeah,
up with
down the
both of
hill,
your?
big down the hill.
Did you grow up
Yeah.
with
But
both of your parents?
I did. So my biological father, he passed away when I was 9, but my stepdad, my dad, he's been in my life since I was like 5. So I had both my parents, and they still married to this day.
How many siblings do you have?
I got 12 brothers.
12 brothers.
Ooh.
How many
Yeah.
So she in
sisters?
survival mode for real.
None.
So how many? Hold on. So how many sisters you have?
I have 0.
She the only girl.
And you're the only girl.
I'm the only girl and I'm the youngest. I'm only older than
Oh,
one.
So you the baby of the out of the whole bunch, basically.
Yeah.
So that means it ain't nobody in Baltimore ever
nobody
played
messing with
with
her.
you.
Ain't nobody playing with her.
Ain't nobody play with you.
I think that's probably why I have the, not the, I wouldn't say reputation, but some people's idea of who I am or who my character, whatever Bella is about, probably revolves around the fact that I have so many brothers. Yeah. That's probably
So
why
that
people think I'm so tough and all of that. But I mean, it's because I was dope.
so you was built up with a big family. So you do have a big family. That was the next question we was going to ask you. So that's already answered. Let me ask you this. Was it hard for you growing up in the city of Baltimore?
I won't say, I mean, it wasn't, I feel like my idea of it is it wasn't harder here than it was for other people anywhere else. But Baltimore just got that way of making you a survivalist, if that makes sense. Like you really adapt to where you come from. A lot of people become that. A lot of people, wing from it. But I feel like anybody from Baltimore, you come to Baltimore and stay in Baltimore for a week, you're gonna learn how to adapt to any type of environment. And I feel like with that had its challenges in my upbringing, but for the greater good. Because now in my adult life, I feel like I'm prepared for anything. You throw me in
And the
Texas, you throw me
weather's
in the
and the
jungle.
weather's crazy too. The weather, just like you said, just what you said right there, how you adapt to any your environment. We really do
Yeah,
adapt to, like, the sky looks one way for an hour and then crazy. It's crazy.
no, for
That's where
real.
makeup
That's real.
comes in because we need makeup to cover our faces for those toxins. And that's one thing I've learned about being in Baltimore, um, as a entrepreneur influencer myself. And
Uh,
Baltimore has brought such style and poise into my life. And what I noticed about Baltimore is that we actually get stuff shipped real quick. So, like, when you're ordering makeup or you're ordering something, um,
I mean, it ain't none of that right now because that one of the airport is one of the biggest ports in the world. You feel me?
oh
So with
yeah,
that being down, it's a lot of shit going on, but it don't really affect it. Stuff like that doesn't affect
you're adapted to it.
people on the stuff like that doesn't affect people on the front line. I consider some to be somebody on the front line for my city. You feel
Correct.
me? That's big dog shit. That I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Let
That's
me
big good
so
shit. But I get what you're saying though.
what's
Thank
some of
you.
this have you ever been traumatized from anything in the Baltimore city? Like growing up, has anything ever traumatized you there?
That's a
Yes.
crazy question to
Living in
ask.
Baltimore City.
Okay. All right,
Living in Baltimore City.
all right, well, we know that it could be some traumatized moments down there.
Like
So
I come from Baltimore. You know what we known for. We the murder capital. We the heroin capital of the world. You feel me? So I've seen traumatizing things all my life. I saw people being addicted to drugs, just you feel me, strung out on drugs. Some of my
And they
closest
get into
friends that I'm
Newark,
only
New Jersey
27.
real quick too.
Hold on, baby. Who is that? Who is that? Baby, you
hold
keep
on.
cutting me off.
Oh,
That's
Bella, hold on.
Heidi.
Give me 1 second. We'll go back into you, Bella. Go ahead and finish off. Miss Lady, just hold fast for a second, okay? Don't, if anybody, while Bella's talking, please do not interrupt her. Just wait till she's finished talking. Sorry about that, Queen. Go
Yeah.
ahead and finish, Bella.
So damn, what was I saying?
You were saying about the traumatized, about the heroin. Sorry about that, Bella.
Oh yeah.
She just, people, it's all good.
No,
She's
you
not,
good, you good. It ain't no
yeah,
thing.
okay.
I just you feel me? Um yeah, so I grew up around drugs. I grew up around violence. I've seen close friends that are, you feel me, no older than me, could be younger, fall victim to, you feel me, drugs, addiction, all of that type of shit. I've seen somebody get shot. I've seen people die from being shot. I've seen a close friend die from just being stabbed. So, you feel me? And when we talk about trauma, I try not to just base trauma around, you feel me, like death and shit like that. It's various ways that you could get traumatized in Baltimore. It's like, but most of it, you feel me, involves acts of violence. So when that's why I feel like that's one of the things that contributes to our survival skills because we go anywhere, and if you're from Baltimore, you know like people got this idea, like, oh, if I go to Baltimore, I'm gonna get shot. No, you go, but people in Baltimore, like you know what things to avoid. You learn things over time, and you gain instincts that a lot of other people don't have. You gain certain superpowers because I feel like I see shit coming. I know when to get the fuck low. Like, and plus, a lady, a queen should always know when to leave. So you just it has a way of just building this full tough skin. I think people I want to compare people to in Baltimore to the what is it called? It's an animal. I forget what it's called. It's an animal. It looks like a skunk, but and it has
Oh, I think I
a
know what you're
silver
talking about.
thing. What is a honey smacker or something like that? I forget. But they have bulletproof skin. They have
Oh yeah,
bulletproof skin, and
with
I
the
think
tough
that
back, yeah,
Baltimore,
the whole, yeah,
yeah, a
no,
honey
the
badger,
animal you
a honey
talking, honey
badger.
badgers. Uh huh.
Yeah. So and don't nobody steal my shit because that's gonna be my yeah. Okay. So I feel like people from Baltimore are like them. We adapt this bulletproof skin, and it allows us to go into any situation, and adapt. That's it.
All right, what made you start rapping?
Um, I was feeling some type of way. I've always been a very expressive, self-expressive type of artist. Whatever type of art I'm doing, whether it be drawing or whatever, I always want to include how I'm feeling. It's like escape, a coping skill for me. Music is a coping skill for me, and I remember I remember listening to the people I was mostly influenced by and feeling like how like somebody you can really relate to their music, but you might be feeling something else that nobody has talked about yet, or maybe you just got some shit to say. I just had some shit to say, and